Adels and jelly spoons, bugs and grubs, potatoes of all ages. It's time for a stream. It is time for the Wizard of Aus. That's me, despite recent media reports. Welcome to the DP Dome. I'm your old mate DP. We began this save for Football Manager 2023 with Adelaide United, my hometown. We won the A-League finals. We won the Australian version of the FA Cup. Then we hopped on a plane and went to South Korea and had a lovely time with John Yam Dragons. We won K-League 2, K-League 1, the Korean FA Cup, and the Asian Champions League. Oh yes, Champions of Asia. Next stop was Italy with Palermo FC with beautiful pink kits in Serie B. We couldn't get into Serie A, so we bailed on them. We ran away and we joined Arminia Bielefeld FC in Germany, and oh, what a lovely time we had. We were there for a few years, got promoted to the Bundesliga and won the UEFA Europa Conference League. That was enough to get us a gig at Newcastle United, where last night we conquered Kmart Europe. We won the Europa League. Look at the size of that trophy. I made it extra big because I'm stoked. First trophy for 5 years. Goal of the save is to win the European Champions League. We're qualified. We're at Newcastle, but we might be leaving. Nobody knows, but we're very excited because we won some bloody silverware last night and it was awesome. Welcome to the stream, the home of the B grade champions of Europe, your Newcastle United FC. I am your old mate DP, this clown right here. I'm wearing my Bucks hat. True story. The lighting's all wrong still. I've got my fancy lights going the other way just to try and spin people out. Probably should have mentioned it, see if anybody noticed. Anyway, we're here, we're streaming, we're doing the thing. It won't be a long one because we went extra long last night. We did like 4.5 hours, which was mental, but my word, was it worth it? There it is. Ta-da! Competition finished. We won the Smega. Norberto Haas, top goal scorer in the competition, and was Europa League Player of the Season. He's won a bunch of awards. He got the Golden Boot in the Prem. The guy is phenomenal. Had his few dead patches. 30 goals and 37 appearances in the league, hence those dead patches. Average rating is 7.38. He's 7.46 for the season. 46 goals all told. Didn't quite crack the 50, but yeah, he had a pretty good run. The other standout late in the piece, there were two of them. One of them was Alessandro Della Corte. His 6 goals, some of them were absolutely critical in 1-0 wins, salvaging draws. His rating for the season, of not that many games, 7.26. He was great. My faith is repaid, and he's earned himself an extra half-star of ability, which is lovely. The other one, who saved our bacon, Freddie Basile, in even less games, 6 appearances in the league, 6 goals, 7.54. He was injured, he came back, and again, bailed us out when it mattered. That's not bad. He will be our backup striker next season, over and above Terry Osborne. He's probably going to either move on or rot. We have offered out one player for transfer, Felix Wolf. He's our backup left back. He's barely played all season. We don't really need him because we've got Elder, we've got Panicardis who can play on the other side, and I'm pondering a huge bid for a right back we've had our eye on for a number of years. I was checking scout reports and somebody popped up. This guy, Nguyen Hue Dang. He is French apparently, despite the name. He is the best right back in the world, and at 97 million to 113 million, it's a possibility we could nab him. His career has been phenomenal. He's exactly the sort of player that we're after, and he's almost affordable because in terms of finances, we've got 77 million now. If we can bin off Wolf for anything close to value, around about 25-30 mil, we're in the mix. There's interest in Panicardis as well, so chances are we could sell him and replace him with the best right back on the planet. That's the theory. We're going to continue on. The other potential spanner in the works for all of this transfer shenanigans and plotting and scheming, as we do, is Escudero, the Manchester United manager, got sacked, and we applied for the job. Now, we've had a look at this a few times, but let's have a look at the story of this save. We go all the way down to 2019, 2020, obviously, because that's recent history. There's no Manchester United on that list. They have not won the Premier League at this point for well over 20 years, which is ridiculous. They've had great players. They've won Champions League, but they have not won the league. They finished 6th last season. They're about as good as us. Drop Bear's in, and Drop Bear has dropped a subbity-dubbity-doo-dah 5 months. Good Lord, that's nearly all of this year, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're a champion. I am on cloud 9, having won the Europa League last night. It was phenomenal. For anyone who missed it, instead of talking about transfers and all that's rubbish, let's have a look at our goals. We can watch the goals. Let's just watch the key highlights. We'll replay our victory because it was stellar. 5-0 drubbing. We played Roma in the final, and here we go. You'll see some action. Parente was absolutely up for this one. There he is, running into the area and banging it home, which was gorgeous. And Sousa with the corner, banged it in. Hoss got up and scored a goal in the Europa League final because he's a goddamn hero. Here's Sprinzig to Pedri, through to Parente, and he nabbed his second goal, which was lovely, lovely, lovely. And it was nice to see Pedri contributing for a change. There's another ball in to Pedri, and that was an even better contribution over and above his assist. Here's Juliano. Was this the weird one? Yeah, huge deflection. Sousa was there, pounced on it, and hammered it home, and they were done and dusted. I was terrified that we were going to cough it up and that Bogdan was going to do something stupid, or Donmez, who'd been poor, but nothing to worry about. And hardly any of the players got super tired in that match. They were really, really pumped. All the more impressive because 3 days before we'd had to play Nottingham Forest with a heavily rotated squad. The Sunderland game, we had to, like, the fixture list was so congested, and keeping players fit was a real problem. But this is what I'm talking about with Freddie Bazile. His goal here, it wasn't the winner. Hoss got that, but oof, that was super important. And then again, 4 goals against Nottingham Forest. He just went apeshit. He scored everything, but that kid is a keeper. He is 5-star potential, and he's going to be great. Arsenal won the FA Cup. What a bunch of losers. I will accept the bid from Atletico. And I will reject that. I will reject that. And I will reject that. And we will offer walkout again for 33 million. Transfer, offer to clubs. 33 million, there we go. If you want him, that's the price. And the best player I've seen, fantastic for his age. Good stuff. Well, check out Freddie Bazile. He's 19, he's already 3 stars. 4-star potential, possibility of a 5th, and based on his form, quite likely. I'll flick it over to his attributes because I know other people like that. I mean, look at this kid. For a striker/winger, at 19, he's already got 13 full caps for Chile and has 7 goals. This kid is the business. He could do with a little bit more pace, and he needs to work on his aerial ability, but you know, we can fix that. He's focusing on his strength, which is good because that'll help with his jumping reach, which plays into his heading. But you know me, I like my little histogram, beady boo. Look at my winger striker. Yeah, there you go. It seems pretty heavily weighted. I'll check it out after stream, Drop Bear, because I've got too many windows open and I don't trust my computer. Also, just wanted to mention the thumbnails for the last couple of streams, thumbnail last night and the one that'll go up after the stream tonight, I've been messing around with generative AI and AI image generators. And that's where those thumbnails have come from. And I think they're probably two of the best thumbnails I've ever done for the video on Twitch. I know nobody changes their thumbnails on Twitch, but I do because I'm too lazy to do it on YouTube. Anyway, so what we were talking about is we've applied for the Manchester United job. And given that we've just had some European success, I think we're a chance. They're an aging squad. We need to make some replacements, but they are absolutely loaded. And you better believe we would be raiding United to try and get powerhouse back to United. Still Freddie Bazile, anyone else who's any good. Yeah, their right back is one of the best in the world, and it's absolutely not for sale. He would cost hundreds of millions. But the right back I've got my eye on is one who's popped up on the scout reports for years. This guy, he is the best right back in the world. He's got everything you want in a right back. He prefers to be a complete wing back, which would be fine for us. And throughout his career, all those sevens, all of the sevens. And because we've been playing with inside forwards on the wings, we can absolutely use a right back on the right hand side. And it would probably be a much better option because Sousa and Sergio both go missing a little bit from time to time. Yeah, it's hard. So this way, we've let other clubs do all the hard work and then we'll just go poach them. But we need a bit more cash, so we need to sell Wolf. And then this guy comes in with the added bonus. He can play a little bit on the left-hand side if we need him to, and he can cover the wing. Beautiful stuff. It may not be a thing if we wind up at Manchester United. We'll have to wait and see. No, Paris Saint-Germain. I told you, it's 33 million. I've got an offer for that from your neighbours at Atletico. If you want him, you pay it. As simple as that. Finance-wise, we're in a pretty big hole. Oh, no, we're back up. I just saw the news report, though. The owners pumped some cash in. We passed fair play. Beautiful. We've avoided tax hit. We've got some money from memberships. Commercial summary. We've already looked at that last night. The season review. We've got a new scouting budget, which is rubbish. Give me Scout the World, please. Beautiful. And Da Yong has pumped in 21.5 million Imperial credits of the realm to try and keep us afloat, which is beautiful. More recommended players. This guy, 20 million for a 17-year-old. I'm slightly tempted, I'm not going to lie. This guy's a bit cheaper, Silas Fuller, but he doesn't have as much potential. What do? You're a centre-back. You could be brilliant. Ooh, we'll see how we go. We want to buy success. We don't want to go for youngsters, even though I've been raving about Freddie Bazile for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. There's not really a lot to do. I don't want to completely rejig the squad or have a mass clear out or anything like that. We know we're losing Viket, so we need another midfielder. Send me an email. We definitely need a midfielder to replace Viket. Wolf goes, we're fine for left back because we've got Elder. And Dankip, the younger centre back we brought in, he can play on the left, and he's actually been better playing on the left of the fence than he has at centre back. We do need another centre back, like in a big bad way. Elder still can't speak English, that's a problem. More scouts. See if we can get the right back, a backup centre back to help cover Sprinzig, Gomez, Dankiv, Got Peter Bruce knocking around the place so he can do a job. We've got Nunez as well. So maybe we don't need a centre-back. Nunez will be fine as backup. He's proved that time and again this season. So, yeah. Don't need a centre-back. Right back and a midfielder. That's all the transfer business I want to do. But I want top shelf. I don't want to skimp on it. Sorry, I just realised Mike's going well and truly into the red zone on my meter, and that's not good. I won't offer Tommy Clements a new contract then. Okay, just offer him out. If we're not going to have him, he can bugger off. So yeah, we probably won't even get to the transfer window tonight because there's a lot to do, and if we do move clubs, we'll get ourselves settled into United. We'll look to do a little bit of transfer business because there's no question, as much as I've loved managing Newcastle, they gave us a shot in England, which is huge. I've really enjoyed the team. I love some of the players, as I often do. I get very attached to our digital friends. United have just got more resources and they're a sleeping giant. And then I'll tack on a goal to the save, which is win the Champions League, and we want to get them back to the top of the Premier League. Because of course, United are the club I support in real life, and I talked about this last night when the job came up. The opportunity to manage United here on Twitch, my first ever Twitch save, first FM cycle streaming ever, manage my favourite club and finish the save with them. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. It would mean, it kind of rules out doing anything with United for a little while. But of course, I've already got an idea for a save for FM24 because Ange Postecoglou was appointed Tottenham manager today. So the fake Wizard of Aus is managing Tottenham. The real one is probably going to do the same thing in the FM23 beta. And throw down the gauntlet, put down a marker to rebuild Tottenham Hotspur. That is the plan. Easily settled. Didn't even have to think about it. Wolf, you're a moron. Now we need other clubs to come in with a bid. He would have sucked because of his wages. Brentford. Yes. Get in. I want 30 million plus for Wolf because we paid 30 for him. If I can get a little bit of a profit, I'll be happy. It's not super important, but it will help. And 30 odd million gets us up and over the 100 million mark for transfer budget to put in a bid for the dude I want it right back. Then, who's this guy? Steve Harper. Going to retire. Okay. And Pua, who was a scout. Who are you? What do you do here? You're the head of youth development. I thought I fired you. Alright, well, we're going to need another one of them. That's fine. Jorge Branco didn't save Charlton. Spiridakis helped Sutton win League 2, 47 appearance, and Hermes Garcia was also at Charlton and got him relegated. These guys are really struggling to learn English. That's a worry. We need them to finish these courses. But still, Brazil went out, scored 4 goals, and couldn't even speak to his teammates, so that's a bit impressive. We're gonna lose another one. We need a new Doctor. We can get Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody. So it turns out a lot of staff here at Newcastle, a bit long in the tooth. Look at those dynamics. They're amazing. Coutinho's still cranky with me. No, you don't want a new contract yet. I won the Europa League. I don't know how to cheer him up. It's Jack! Welcome, I'm Jack. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. Good to have you with us. I'm going to guess you're from Ireland, Jack. I'm just taking a stab in the dark. No particular reason, but I have a sneaking suspicion that might be a thing. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at what Ireland have been up to, shall we? Look at me, I'm the Prime Minister of Ireland. Here we go. Boys in green. World ranking. Well, they were hovering down here for a long time. But in recent times, whoa, they got a massive jump, I suspect, after the World Cup. So they haven't really done anything recently. They're up to 27th, so that's pretty good. Go to the World Cup? I guess they went to the World Cup. They did go to the World Cup last season. So they were in a group with South Korea. I apologise. Because we helped build South Korea up into a bit of a powerhouse while we were there with Johnny M Dragons. And then they played out a draw with Mexico. They got through the second round and they beat Spain. So they knocked Spain out of the World Cup and then they went down to Morocco 3-2 in the year 2038. So we're a long way off in the future. If you want to see them knocking out Spain in the World Cup, apparently, you're going to have to wait about 18 years, Jack. But, frankly, I think that'd be worth the wait. It'd be brilliant. Let's do it. Was it Ireland that got screwed over by Thierry? It was Ireland that got screwed over by Thierry's handball. Wasn't it? Yeah. Still dirty about that. That was uncool. I lost a lot of respect for Thierry Henry that day. Henry's a rat. Thierry on rat. I like it. But yeah, I remember watching that and I was furious. Freddie Bazile got Player of the Month for his 5 goals in 2 matches at the end of the season. What a hero. We are expecting big things from that lad. Oh, and he dedicated the award to me. What a hero. Oh my God, it's finally happened. Young Player of the Month as well. Look at him. Look at him. He's glorious. Manager of the Month for May. Finally. About bloody time. What were our results? Win, a draw against West Brom, which sucked. A win and a win. So Freddie Bazile got me a Manager of the Month award for May. Beautiful. Evan Ferguson, the next coming of God. I'll take your word for it. So is he good at handballs too? I just assume, being a football freak, anyone who says God's talking about Maradona. Even though I don't regard him as such. What's this? Under 21 championship? Sure. Report on all our wunderkinds. Recruitment focus, blah blah blah. Come on, what's going on with this United job? Let's check the staff page. Job center. United still vacant. We've applied. Can't see that there. My head's in the way. Hang on. There you go. Applied. But Arne Slot is the favourite. Whoever he is. He sounds like an ass clown. Still just going to the Bundesliga. Nothing interesting. We don't want to go to France. Absolutely don't want to go to the Championship. There's nothing else going on. So just the United job were interesting. It's basically, but it sounds like Haaland. Excellent. Haaland's a freak. What a season that guy had, eh? Bogdan on the move. Not for 73 million, he's not, because we won't be able to replace him. Lee Murray signed a new deal. Wolf's been granted a work permit, and he's off to Brentford. 27 million extra quid in the bank for us. Not quite the amount we were after, but we made a profit on him, so that's good. There was something else I wanted to look at. There were contracts for staff. Staff contracts, yeah. But well, actually, let me just highlight everything because there's so many. Ah, no! Go top. Come on. Yeah. Cool. And then we're going to very carefully deselect the ones we don't want to deal with. Because if we click wrong, it's going to remove all the highlights to everyone else. Mark Holtz, no contract for you. Lee Murray's already got one. Ryan Davies we don't want. Of course Mark Guay gets a contract. Bloody hell. What do you think this is? There we go. Ah, don't tell me the Doffer's got... Is he up for renewal too? He must be, because he can't do the thing. What have I got highlighted I shouldn't have here? A senior role? I'm sacking him. Oh, Dan. Of course. Are you any good at your job, Dan Ashworth? Yeah, you're pretty good. Alright, well let's get you a new deal, mate. Whoa! You're dreaming. You're still dreaming, Dan. You're a crazy person. Come on, be realistic. Well, we're going to be in the market for a new director of football. Because Dan is insane. Fair enough. He can bugger off. Be interesting to see how Haaland goes next season. Because he clearly didn't have any trouble settling in at City. And you've got to imagine they're going to make a few signings to try and strengthen a bit more depth. Yeah, they're a scary prospect. Hey, another 2 million for selling Novakovic, who was rubbish. He didn't have a great time in the Champions League. Did have a bit of fun in the Bundesliga though. Good for him. How's the money sitch now? Ooh. I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it. Are you any good, man? It's Selleck. I mean, you're cheap. Oh, I thought that was 1,000. It's million. Okay. I was like, why is he so affordable? 200 grand? No. I've misread that. Also, good news. First Australian manager to prep. Yep. Anne's got his gig. I was talking about that before. So, for the FM24 beta, that's settled what I'll be doing. Planning ahead. We'll do it here on Twitch, but the FM24 beta, I will be managing Tottenham Hotspur. So the real Wizard of Oz, me, can show the fake one over there how it's done. That's the plan. Thank you, Ange, for making my decisions a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, I think his style will work really well for Tottenham too. He's going to have to make significant changes to the squad, and he needs Levy and everyone else to back him. But if he gets the support he needs and he gets the funds that he needs, more importantly, then yeah, I think he can do the job and get him into Europe for sure. That's got to be their mission, qualify for the Champions League next season. They don't have any European football next year. There's no excuse. They've got no distractions. They'll be playing less games than all the teams they need to compete with. So they should be fit and functional. Right. Look at maybe a cup. Yeah, Carabao Cup maybe. Pick up silverware in his first season. He'll be a goddamn hero. Or the FA Cup. He's very keen on joining Newcastle. Doesn't want a huge wage. Star player, domestic cup, gain a work permit, 97 to 100. Alright, so if we make an offer, they want 97 million. We want to put some of this on lay-by because I don't want to outlay that straight off the bat. So what if we say like 65 now? And then on installments, 3 installments for say another 45. Let's go 35, and we'll throw in some sweeteners. So if he plays 50 games, we can have another 2.5. And if we win the Champions League, you can have another 2.5. And percentage profit from next sale, 15%, 105 million. That's pretty good. Gonna get the right back we want, and then I can sell Panicatis. Still got to agree a contract with him, but this is a massive signing. I've wanted this guy forever. I'm not making a promise because it caused a lot of problems this season. You can't have that. Everything else is fine. Alright, fine. You can have 10% if you sell him. We're gonna get him! We're gonna get him! We've tried to sign him before and failed. Jeez, the lad's had a great time on international duty. Look at him go. Look at him go! But yeah, I had more of a problem with Ange's Australian manager than anything else. I get why he left the post the way he did. But yeah, that World Cup campaign was very up and down and weird. But he's a good manager. I mean, I was talking about it last night. He's won 5 out of 6 trophies that he was up for at Celtic in 2 seasons. Like, holy crap. He's a proven winner. He won a bunch of stuff here. He's won a bunch of stuff overseas. He knows what he's doing. And more importantly, and a few people have said this, when it comes to Tottenham, he's not a Conte or a Pochettino or any of that. Like, he's more a build people up than break people down type player. So, type manager, I should say. I think it'd be a good fit, and he'll be looking to completely change the culture of that club, which is what they need. Why don't we get to hire our doctors? Probably because we don't know anything about medicine. Makes sense. Deadline for the Asian Cup bid. Do we bid for the Asian Cup? No. So I've just spent most of Newcastle's money. Now if we get the United job, I'm going to be really upset. Because we won't be able to buy that guy. But then we don't need him because United have got Rojas. That makes sense. Why am I dropping frames for rendering and encoding? I dropped the bit rate. I've done all the things. Maybe it's just because I've got it going at 60 frames a second. If I bend that off, it'll be fine. We'll try that next stream. It's just a pain in the toot. Anyway. New deals for everyone. Work permits for everyone. Hey, Mark Way signed his new contract. How are you going with your stats? You're still not great, but you're just handling the under 18, so it's fine. Nix is in. Mitch is in. Yossi Benny Yoon. He's going to stay. He gets his work permit. We're just a retirement home for old players. We've got De Gea, we've got De Bruyne, Benny Yoon. That's how we roll. I'm getting hungry. I really should have had dinner. I spent most of the afternoon. I had to duck out today during my lunch break for work to go and collect my new swag and my new camping chair because I'm going camping this weekend. No streams this weekend. I won't be here. I'm going to be at the Flinders Ranges. Having a jolly good time. Can't wait. Super pumped for the long weekend. We got loan players coming back. Cool. Everyone's playing well and thing. Yeah, so I head off on Friday. So it won't affect the Thursday stream. But Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no stream. Won't be here. Can't swing it. Go, Roy Costa's in. Everybody's getting work permits. Everyone's signing new deals. He's getting a new contract. Are you any good as a goalkeeping coach yet? Yes. What are United up to? They've been messing about for ages. We need Hyotan to sign his contract. He's gonna be a Newcastle player. The other thing is, we get the United job, they'll probably offer me more money. And again, realism rules on. And it's a realistic thing for me to do, because if I was managing Newcastle United and the Man U job came up, no matter how happy I was, absolutely throw my hat in the ring for it. No more old men. Clorente. I've got previous with you, buddy. We know all about you. We did make a profit on him. Bunch of Gladbach made significantly more of a profit on him. But yeah, we are not at all interested in that numpty. I'll tell you what, if we get Hyotan, but if we only went and bloody got him, work permit granted, he is going to be a Newcastle player. We'll pay 5 million to Ho Chi Minh City. Could go up to 105 million. We're on the hook for some installments, but only paying 67 up front. I think that's a good piece of business, just quietly. Accept. Deal done. Ha ha ha! Got my man. He's going to sell some shirts, surely. Everyone's going to have to be excited about that. Oh, what was I talking about? United. Realistic decision. I'd absolutely go for it. Speaking of, if we have a look at my current contract, 110 grand a week. United would pay me more than that, at least 150. My contract with Newcastle's up at the end of this season anyway. So, we're going to move, it's a good time. And they'll get some compensation for us, so that'll be nice. Oh, Barca, please put in a bid of 98 million for him. I dare you to. We're not going to talk about transfers. The window's open. Bogdan could be going to West Ham. I doubt it because we can't replace him. Rumours in the press have been linking us with Dimos Georgiou, who is a left back. Not that expensive, but not that good either. Daniel Westergren, who we know all about, because we sold him to Bournemouth when we were at Bielefeld. Cost us 35 million. We turned a bit of a profit. Not interested. He's not good enough. And Philippos, I don't know. Philippos Kutavasili. There you go. Nailed it. He's a midfielder. He's quite good. What's your career been like, buddy? Hey, look at all those sevens. And he did alright at PSG. Tempting. If it's a decent transfer fee, because we have to replace Viker. One of the Brazilians is probably going to have to go to Gil or Juliano. Maybe. We're not desperate to sell, but... Awesome. Very pleased to sign a player of this caliber. Important, excited to see a global superstar at the club. That's what your old mate DP gets you. Teach him how to speak English, because that's going to be important. An experienced international, represented France on 50 occasions, scoring 5 times. Finished runner-up in UEFA Nations League. We're going to ask Hosh to welcome him, give him a cuddle, get him all settled, give him a pillow. I don't care. Düsseldorf want Bruce, Norwich want Bruce. I mean, he's worth literally more money than that. Reject. I don't have any thoughts. How do you feel your squad could be improved? Well, definitely can't be improved at right back now. The signing of Nguyen Hugh Thang is likely to cause a sharp increase in revenue for shirt sales. High profile signing of Frank Starr will not only boost commercial sales on a domestic level, but a global one as well. Hoss is the top selling shirt at present with supporters, and although Nguyen shirts will be high sellers, Hoss will stay number one. Of course he will. He scored over 100 goals for the club. We sold over 500,000 shirts worth 21 million quid. We sold 24,000 already. So they're saying Hosh, Sousa, Parente, Patino. No squad number yet for Hugh Dang. Very cool. Patino's been called up to Spain. That's exciting for him. Another scouting update. With this guy, he's not very good at football. How sad for him. Why do I know your name? Who are you? Because you were here. Did I manage you at all? I must have done. He played a lot off the bench for us. He must have been one of my projects, and then I sold him for big money. Okay. Why are we scouting him? Sold him, so I clearly don't want him. Weird. Get me a scout. The Ligue 1 window is open. And Lyon are chasing Sergio, apparently. How much did we sign you for? 38 million. We could turn a tidy little profit on him. 20 million or so. Where's Lyon? Oh, slot straight in as a highly influential player. Marvelous stuff. Buddy, United are signing new staff. Don't do that. I want to sign all the staff when I get there. If you hire me. We're not going to get money for 25 minutes. Haas is Europe's top marksman. Because Norberto Haas is a shiny golden god. He's the most lethal finisher. Score of 60, whatever that means, from 30 goals. Makoko and Repetto close behind. The golden shoe. Let's go talk about Nguyen. Nguyen's the best. Right here. All the positives. He's happy. I'm happy. Tell you what, if we do go to United, I'm not going to be looking forward to having to play against Newcastle with him in the defence. He's been called up for France. He's done nothing for us, but we've already changed his life. Stephen Clegg Brindley had a great game for the under-21 England squad. My striker at Linfield. Brilliant. I love it. Billy Stupley could be going to Atletico for 61 million. We got previous with him too. He was rubbish. I think our director of football has put in an offer for that midfielder. Get me a fitness coach. David Aronica is coming back this season, so we don't need to sign another centre back. We've got our backup here. How did you do on loan? Yeah, you did alright. He's a backup. He'll be fine. And he's a replacement for Wolfie, so 35 to 47, that's good value. I'm going to let this go, and the director of football can have credit for that signing. Oh, Brucey, what are you doing? Did we reject those? Yes, we rejected the deals. Okay, I thought they were contract offers that he'd signed, and I was going to be livid. When does Vikett leave? Like, when does he actually... Oh, it must be 1st of July, yeah? Joining Sampdoria on 1st... Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, so if we do jump ship and wind up at Manchester United, we have set Newcastle up pretty well, and I don't have to have any guilt. Not that I would anyway. The kid's going great guns this tournament. Jorge Branco, Portugal, played 90 minutes, 7.4. Good stuff. I just had to check that I have got the music on after the other night when I was sitting here grooving and chatting away and had the music on mute for the last half hour of the stream. So I'm a rocket scientist. I'm not selling Peter Bruce. Alright, well they didn't like that bid. 34 to 49. Let's talk to his agent. Stop. 33 and 49. Yeah. Not doing that. And we'll give him another 2.5. There you go. There's an offer. See what they say. We're just gutting PSG, apparently. I didn't realise this from saying anything. So it's an improved offer. We're probably paying over the odds. They're probably better midfielders. Let's have a look. We'll probably find out instead of me sitting here assuming. You know what they say about assuming? It's hard to say when you're drunk. Right, we don't need to look for right backs anymore. We're hunting midfielders. Not for sale, not for sale. Capano from Genoa. Ooh. He's 23. He's wanted by City, PSG and Hertha. This guy's cheaper, but he's 27. Okay. This is our guy. Right here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk to his agent. Hello! 55 and 69. Cheap wage. Yep. Okay. Transfer. We're going to make an offer. We're going to go... $35, add another 35 in installments. Well, that's 60. That's pretty good. If you replace 50 games, you can have another 2.5. And if we win the Premier League, can have another 2.5. What do you say? $81 million though. Offer acceptified. That's our midfielder, partner Coutinho. Oh, that's exciting. He's incredibly interested. Let's start negotiations. We're not going to make him any promises. Nope. All of that is gorgeous. All right, that is two massive signings. That's our transfer business done. We don't need anything else. Oh, crap, we do. Attacking midfielder. Pulling out of the deal. Oh, come on, I want to take over. I'm spending all the money. I've never had a tycoon takeover in FM, ever. I've had takeovers, but they haven't done anything. It's like, oh, they come in, they paid off the debt. And by the way, we're taking away all of your transfer budget. Wait, what? Yeah, you take a what? Why did I sign this kid? He's got a bit of potential. Oh, he's just making up numbers and then under 20 is whatever. Only Megahead. What a name. Party Megahead. Yeah, you're not good enough, mate. We draw that off now. I mean, if we don't get the United job, we've plugged a couple of holes. We do need an upgraded attacking mid. Pedri's great. Delacorte's going to be first choice, but he's getting older. Maybe we just back Delacorte to get it done. We don't worry about bringing someone in. But Terry Osborne, who can play there as well. Bazile can cover that position and the wing. And with attacking mid not being a massively consequential position, like it's when it works, and when the attacking mid 42nd in Euro club rankings, nice. When the attacking mid works, it's great because it creates a lot of opportunities for us, and it generates goals and everything else. Fantastic. But if the attacking mid goes missing, yeah, it impacts the service to the striker. But generally, everybody else steps up. Also, if we need to, if Pedro gets injured or something else, we can just bin off the attacking mid and play with two up top. Because we've got Bazile, we've got Osborne, who can do it. Delacorte can play as a striker. Parente can play as a striker if we need to. We throw Boyd Verne out on the left wing. Flexibility. We've got options, kids. We've got Nunez cover at centre backs. We don't need another one of them. Still got Peter Bruce knocking around the place who can do a job for sure. He's a 2.5, 3-star player. He's fine as a backup. We've got Sprinting. We've got Donmez, who should get better. Dankiv, who can play there and cover left back. We've got Santillana at left back, who had a much better season. We've got Nguyen now at right back. We've got Panicades. We've got Elder, who can cover there as well, who struggled a lot for game time. And I'm thinking we keep Elder because he's less likely to get upset about coming off the bench all the time. Following your application for the Man United job, the board have invited you to attend an interview with them to discuss the vacancy. One of the reasons the board have decided to offer you is because it could be set to fit club's highly ambitious vision for the future, mainly as a result of your deep commitment towards signing first-team players no older than 23. There are, however, concerns as to your suitability for our vision because of your apparent objection towards making set pieces. What do you want me to do? I've gone into the tactics screen, I've set them up, we've had high scoring headers and all sorts of stuff. I don't know what else to do other than switching on play for set pieces in the tactics screen, which I hate because we give up heaps of possession. Let's go interview at the club I have always loved, Manchester United. I mean, you'd think they'd have a better boardroom. You know, Roberto Bianco, your boardroom looks a lot like ours. I'm just saying. Welcome, GP. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans and the club's vision should we decide to hire you. Hey, Roberto, I'm glad you gave me the chance to talk to the club, but enough chit-chat, buddy. Let's get down to business. Can you handle managing a team so close to your heart? That's a good question. I like that. Might the emotional attachment of being a fan be too much? I have so much passion and adoration for this club, I can bring all of that and more to the table. Can you tell me why managing at a number of clubs, as you have done, is a good thing? No. Not because of my career, no. Had to move between jobs in order to manage bigger and more reputable clubs. My many managerial appointments will give me a wide range of experience to draw upon. I've seen everything there is to see. Yeah, I'm ready to settle down and build something for the long term. To develop a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. What's that all about? Yeah, because if we get the United job, I will never apply for another gig. So, I've let professionalism doing that, but I've decided never to do it again. Even though I'm literally doing it right now. Are you able to ease our worries about losing backing of the players and the subsequent airing of dirty laundry in public? Yeah, there'll be no problems. The club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations, something our last manager did not do, I'll say. Are you confident of handling that better than your predecessor? Yeah, I've got a good record when it comes to meeting expectations. Would you be comfortable working with John Murphy, a director of football? Absolutely. He's a great dude. We've had coffee a few times. I don't know who he is. What sort of budget are you anticipating to put together your backroom team? I don't need to make any changes. Our long-term vision outlines the next few years for the club. You'll be tasked with bringing this to life to get the job. Do you have any thoughts or ideas regarding it? Right, this will be interesting. Sign players under 23. Probably not going to happen. I'm going to buy success if we get there. Make the most of set pieces. High tempo, high reputation players. Absolutely. Sign players under the age of 23. Don't sign players over the age of 30. I'm cool with that. Work within wage budget. Maintain the best youth system in the country. Sell players for a profit. Maintain the status of most reputable team in England. Increase revenue. That sounds like a board problem, Roberto. Sounds like a year problem, dude. Spend the original transfer budget. I don't know what it is, but considering I spent over £1 billion in 4 seasons at Newcastle, I think I can manage it. Grow the club's rep. 1-year contracts, 2-year contracts, 4-year contracts. Sweet. Win a cup, win the Europa League. Develop the best youth system. They're upgrading facilities. I love it. Win the Prem. And then just keep winning the Prem. Perfectly acceptable. Expectations budget will be laid out right up to next season if you're a player. I understand. That's a shame. Do you have any requests? No. Newcastle's 50%. Few bookmakers considered DP as anything other than an outsider before using the breast. A bit harsh. It's not believed to have a significant impact. Many, I believe, have been increasingly impressed with his credentials as the process has developed. Nice. No, I'm not going to talk to the press about it. It's my personal business. Keep your nose out of my business. You jerks. Gold Cup squad's named. Who's going? Nobody. I said it's not going on McDonald's. Decisive pullback. Worth hundreds of millions of pounds. Look at this. 295 to 373 million pounds. We are going to see a 400 million pound player in this save. That's the closest it's been. It's going to happen. That is crazy money. How is his value that high and his wage is only 300 grand a week? Wowzers. Imagine I get to United and the transfer budget's like £500 million or something insane. It won't be, but that would be freaking amazing. Club secretaries provide a fair play, blah, but I don't care. Fair play always sorts itself out. Brindley's scoring goals for fun for England. Maybe it's time to bring him into the squad too. Or another season on loan. We're doing good. Let's have a look at him. So advanced forward, he'd be a backup striker. He's a wonder kid apparently, but he doesn't have them. He's been disappointing on his loans. Yeah, the Brazil's got him dead to rights. So I was like, yeah, nah. He can go out on loan. Oh. Young goalkeeper. Is this dude I was looking at before? For cheap in a contract offer? I'm all for it. Love it. Nice work, Doffer. Have I got my midfielder yet? Has he signed? We agreed terms, didn't we? Yeah, terms was the thing. That happened. I didn't dream it. In? Yeah, there he is. Bargain. And he's deep line playmaker. Oh, it's amazing. I only ever played for one club. Soon to be two. Get on over here. Come and be a magpie. Everybody wants to be a magpie. We're the best. Well, we're the fourth best. But we're the best of the rest in Europe. We won the Europa League. It did crack me up last night though, and I said it at the end of the stream, like, for all the stress and horror towards the end of the season, and it coming down to that last game to qualify for Champions League, because I was so convinced that we were going to botch the Europa League final. Didn't matter anyway, because we won it, so Champions League ahoy. Ipswich, Bournemouth and Southampton are all coming up. All the rubbish clubs are offering our rubbish players deals. I'm cool with that. We're almost up to pre-season. We're flying along here. Patino's done himself a mischief against the Netherlands. You silly goose. Don't get hurt. I've got your replacement coming in. You'll be really sad. He'll take your spot. You'll never play for us again. Oh, really. We've advertised all these staff roles too. When are we going to get word on that, Bizzo? Wacky. I mean, there's your scout right there. I don't even care what the compensation is. $500,000. Finalise that deal. Get over here. Absolutely. How many scouting spots have we got? Staff. Just the one. Paper treasure get. Let's bring in another former player. Oh, I love it. Wanna be Chief Scout? No. Nah, man. Nah, man. There we go. Sorted. I was just asking about staff roles and then boom. You wanna hire some scouts, TP? Yeah, I wanna hire some scouts. Hell yeah. Recruitment meeting. Offer made for Nunez. Horatio Nunez is a centre back. 29 million from the Arsenal. Nope, not good enough. Withdraw. No thank you. Shabba shabba shine. Current meeting. Let's go to the meeting. Yep, whatever. Skip. I don't want to deal with any of this crap. Oh, we still got this back. Yeah, on the line list. I forgot we still had him knocking around the place. Poor little Fitzpatrick. He didn't get a lot of game time last season, and I've just signed the world's best right back over his head. Or maybe we don't loan him and he's the backup and we sell Panicardis. We might not be here. I don't need to worry about it too hard. Okay, that's done. Oh no! What an idiot! Benefit his family financially. You took less money, you moron. What a douche canoe. Now we're gonna find another friggin' midfielder, friggin' son of a stupid bloody. Ah! Alright, I'm going back in for this dude. Cost us less money, you'll be fine. What a crock of crap. Let's see if we can get him on 200 grand. Yeah! Beautiful. There we go. Well, I'm glad we didn't sign that midfielder, because clearly he's a moron.
I'm going to go to Aston Villa, because that'll help my family with money.
You're taking significantly less than we offered you.
No, it's 51 grand a week.
It's like, dude, we offered you a freaking fortune.
Yeah, but 51 grand's a lot of money.
It's not. Reject that. If you want to play it, you got to pay me. We're going to play Leipzig in the Super Cup. Leipzig win the Champions League. Are you serious? I think they play Arsenal. Plus. Brilliant. Okay. A fitness coach. That's what we need here. I'm into fitness. Fitness pizza in my mouth. Do we appoint from within? No, we're bringing this guy because he's the best one on offer. Done. And we upgrade the fitness. Bastos of I don't care. Bastos is at Bournemouth. We're Newcastle. I've got no time for these little people. Get off my nards. Come on, United. Call me. United made an offer. Quick, let's transfer this horse and everybody else we want. I'm not doing that. I'm not a monster. Transfer budget. £195 million of transfer budget. We can just buy horse without breaking a sweat. £6 million a week in wage budget. My wage would be 105 grand. It's actually less money than we're on now. We might try to squeeze a bit more out because my current contract is 110. If we can get them up to 115, that'd be lovely. Before we sign, I want to check out United's squad properly. So Bazuni's getting close to retirement, 34. There's some old players that need replacing here. Pretty much from here up, we need to upgrade. That's a midfielder. Coutinho maybe? Or Gil? Or Juliano? A left or right winger. We won't get Parente. He's retiring anyway, so he doesn't know. Vizzini. Fogden. Hoss and Fogden. One right back. Two centre backs. These guys are very flexible. Balak. A lot of weirdness going on there. A lot of DMs that we don't need. So I'm not going to play that system. They need a striker. Oh, we'd be reunited with this guy. We had to sell to them for 99 million. Lovely stuff. Getting a pay rise, 10 grand a week. Which is good because we're going to have to move to Manchester. I'm sad now because we're going to leave Newcastle. All my boys. But some of them are coming with us if we can swing the deals. It's done. I get to manage my team in front of you lot here, and this is the club that we will finish this save with. We're going to Manchester United, kids. Screenshots. It has happened. United. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate, Deadpool has left Newcastle to join Man United. Deadpool arrives with a record of 444 wins, 146 draws, and 165 defeats in his career. That's pretty good. He's also won 3 league titles and 5 cups. Deadpool will be managing one of his favourite clubs, and the significance of this appointment will certainly not be lost on either him or the team supporters. DP will face pressure to bring immediate success to Old Trafford, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge when he's hit the ground running. João Pedro was considered to be favourite for the job, but he's a douche canoe. This is going to be awesome. Predicted to finish second. We need an assistant manager. Having enjoyed their greatest year in the 90s, United are undoubtedly one of the most successful clubs in England. Look at all these trophies. Look at it. Here's Luca Rizzi, he's chairperson. I'd like to formally welcome you to United. Thanks, Luca. Here's our squad. We've got Gabby. Look at that. We've still got real faces. All these real faces need to go. We've got more money coming in from transfers. Yannick Lohman, who we sold to them. Andrew Slate. Yeah. Support liaison. Finish above Leeds. Finish above Arsenal. Finish above Chelsea. Finish above Liverpool. Basically just win everything. Okay, cool. Schedule a press conference. Yes. Meeting with the backroom staff monthly, and they'll send me an email. We are in. Get me another screeny for posterity. James is our press officer. James Barnes. Any relation to Bucky? United. In. I love everything about this. Sorry, Newcastle. We had fun. We had a great time. Previous with you. Sanjin Soldier. Formulation likes to switch birds, okay. I'm not going to do tactic now. Dynamics are okay. Staff. Place advert. Get me an assistant manager. Get me a goalkeeping coach. Get me a fitness coach. Get me a performance analyst. And then just get me a general coach as well, please. And thank you. Fill up all these other gigs. Oh yeah. Dev Center, who we got? Lucky Spring, yep. Bunch of youngsters, very cool. Finances, so much money. We've got all the money. We're not building a new stadium, we've got Old Trafford. Projection, beautiful. We are going to be on this list, kids. Mark my words. We are going to become favoured personnel at Manchester United. We are going to win the Premier League. We are going to win the Champions League. We're going to finish the Wizard of Aus with Manchester United in our first attempt. I, for one, cannot freaking wait. And I am going to wrap up the stream right there. We're not going to do the tactics or anything else. I'm just going to go get some food. It's 10:30 at night, but I'm starving. So I'm going to eat. I'm going to try to get to bed at a reasonable hour. But I'm so freaking excited. And now tomorrow I've got to redo the intros and everything else that I just touched up today because of the trophy win. Get in. We are Manchester United, and I am so freaking happy the cards fell this way. It's amazing. We're gonna save. No! I forgot to export the Newcastle squad. Damn it. The budget is phenomenal. 195 million for transfers, Drop Bear. 195 million. Small. Oh, damn it. We offered Haas a new contract and we can't sign him. Shit. January we're getting Haas. What about... Shit, we offered him a new contract. £200 million to spend. Players we need to bin off. We are going to have some fun. We'll be back on Thursday. Last stream for a little bit, about a week or so. As I said, tomorrow night I'm going to be redoing graphics and all sorts of stuff. But first, something I've got to do. 1 second. I had to tell Google to change the lights to red. Google's yelling at me because some of the lights are off. United. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, kids. We are outie. Thank you all for dropping in. Thank you again, Drop Bear, for the sub. Thanks to our new Irish friend, I'm Jack, for swinging by and saying hi. That was very cool. When we return on Thursday, we will get stuck into building a successful squad here at Club Idol, Manchester United. That everyone else in the world hates. Amazing. All right, kids. Peace out. Be good. Say hi to your mum for me. If you can't be good, don't get caught. And until next time, I shall see you all next time.